Thank you, Dr. Marsden. So we have quite a few people here from San Andreas and the Growing Hope Project. They will give you a brief update on phase 1 and information on phase 2 to give you the information that you need, board, for the action item this evening. So thank you, Mr. Hensley, and I'll send it off to you.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Ed Hensley. I'm the principal at San Andreas, and I would like School Board President Mrs. Abigail Medina for having us, School Board Vice President Gwen Rogers for having us, our Superintendent, Dr. Del Marsden, and our Deputy Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Volkemer. Phase 1. I want to thank the school board for allocating $545,000 for Phase 1A and Phase 1B to our Growing Hope program. Some of our outcomes this year have included tours to visiting district elementary and high school students and staff, business alliance meeting with local business partners, presenting at Grow Riverside, Long Night Arts and Innovation, Making Hope Happen Foundation Gala, and the Community Gathering for Excellence. Our at-risk students, including our special education students, are a major part of the success of our Growing Hope program. Our students have learned how to assemble our growing towers to grow and harvest plants, then disassemble and sanitize the towers in order to plant the next crop. They have benefited from cooking demonstration lessons with food harvested from our gardens, working with the Master Gardeners program. We now offer agriculture, business, and economic classes. And we incorporate technology through GIS and digital photography classes. We now have 6 teachers with CTE, Career Technical Education credentials, and another 4 teachers in progress, and are in the process of purchasing 2 of 8 person vans from our innovation grant money. This will provide mobility for our students to work at other locations to expand our program. Phase 2. In your handout, I just want to show you something real quick. We've aligned our program with the district's community engagement plan. So when you look at this handout, and if you open it up, and I know you're not going to look at all of it, in the very back, I've included a legend that comes right out of this handbook to show how we're matching in these graphs that are in here. So the green, when you see a green square, that means we've hit that mark for that plan. So for Phase 2, the investment for Phase 2 for the 2018-19 school year is approximately $400,000. We will use the funds to finish our demonstration classroom and engagement center, to build an outdoor ag tech facility north of G2, continue to refine and expand our student business operations program, and then I also included some pictures for you to look at. So if you go through and you quickly look at these photos, it should be the first 2. We'll show the demonstration classroom. So you can see there's 2 that you can look and see what our plans are for making that room a demonstration classroom. And then for our construction updates, on this slide, you will see the initial phase of the renovation of the demonstration classroom. In your handouts, you can see mock-ups of the demonstration classroom showing our new flexible seating, the new ventilation systems with a 21st century design. In these pictures, you can see what the demonstration classroom will look like with furniture, flooring, sink, food preparation, etc. Those pictures are the last 2, and I'm going to hold them up for you so you can see what you're looking at. This would be the outside, and this is an overall of what this whole thing will look like once it's built. So your last 2 pages of these big pictures, that's what you're looking at. The cost of Phase 1B demo classroom is approximately $1 million. Costs include furniture, technology, related infrastructure of roughly $1 million of planned expenditures. We are expecting state reimbursement of $556,212 utilizing our modernization eligibility at San Andreas. Facilities is working on a concept. Once completed, total cost will be determined. The proposed improvements will include a greenhouse, site improvements, cold storage, dry storage, outdoor learning environment, and shade structures. In the mock-up pictures, you can see the greenhouse, the storage areas, and the outdoor classroom with fixtures. Right now, I have a short video for you.
This program alone covers probably every career that you can think of. So any career cluster, any career that you have in mind, I think it's literally from A to Z over here.
Primarily, it gives them confidence in themselves and the mentoring that they really need to really lay out their career paths in the future. And in fact, they're so motivated by the program that they are already giving back to other students in the program and as active participants in the Growing Hope team.
It's like a good foundation for life, so I can know all the things to do, because I have people who I could talk to and stuff to help me find out new things and like what I want to do in life.
You have more support there rather than just being in college and kind of doing it yourself, because in this internship they focus on helping you get to where you want to be.
Well, this class doesn't only, it's not just only about the plants, but also it comes back that they have responsibilities. They get teach that if you don't do the things that you're supposed to be doing, nothing's gonna come out right. So they have their steps for them to follow, and in our world, out in the world, there's steps you have to follow as well. So that this is what this class is teaching them.
Pues yo lo he mirado muy contento y aparte ya se comunica más, trabaja más, le pone más atención a las cosas que antes no ponía él nada de atención.
Right now he's more relaxed.
He relaxed more and
No more grumpy.
he's acting more like an adult now, which is a lot better.
Yeah.
Sí, él es otra persona, definitivamente es otro niño. Antes él estaba triste, lloraba, dormía en el salón sin nada que hacer, pero desde que él empezó en este programa, él es otro. Quizá el cambio de horario.
Her mind hasn't expanded like it has now, She's had, like I said, concentration and focus was a big thing for her. She's able to do that now, and she's more happy.
For me to be able to have an internship and meet you guys and learn more about the plants and everything, it's really good and I'm really excited. All I do is mostly talk about it at home now.
The most important things that you guys are showing me is to present, and that's one big thing that I had to overcome. And with you guys are helping me, giving me advice, giving me that experience, those opportunities for me to really step out of my box and do something greater.
Awesome.
Dirección y el soporte de los papás, de los maestros, del staff. Y yo pienso que este programa es excelente. A mí, totalmente, yo lo recomiendo a quien sea.
And finally, I want to leave you with this. What is the why for San Andreas, and how will our students benefit from our project? Students will experience a positive work-based environment incorporating behavior skills such as teamwork, cooperation, meeting deadlines, problem solving, etc. Through our student-run business, they will develop a customer service mindset and will learn about the basics of business marketing and the law of supply and demand. They will develop the ability to think critically on their feet and will be engaged and applied in project-based learning from classroom to greenhouse to community. Ultimately, students will gain personal and professional confidence and success. Thank you, board. By supporting this project, you are truly investing in our students and transforming their lives by giving them an opportunity to succeed. This is the end of this part of our presentation, and I've noticed in the board minutes that you've slated us at 10.4. So if it would be okay, we would like to respond to any questions, and my team is here to support me. So if you have any questions or anything you'd like us to respond to, we're ready.
All right, any board members, do we have any questions? Do you have any questions?
And while the board is considering this question, just want to compliment the school on their graduation last night. 276 young people walked out of 328 graduates, so congratulations, good work.
Yes, Dr. Flores?
I would like to ask the kids, what has impacted you? Like if there's one one thing from your experience of Growing Hope Project, what would you say is the most impactful to you?
Definite. Thank you for your question. Definitely, the thing that impacted us throughout the whole entire program was work readiness. Definitely, because ever since I transferred out from my original home school, the program that was presented to us at San Andreas wasn't really presented to any other high school. It didn't really. So yes, like we do get prepared for high school and settling everything so all our courses can be finished in high school, but it doesn't really prepare us for the future. Like those programs are so rare and yet they're so valuable for students because some students.
So what do you feel prepared to do?
I'm more than prepared to take in work, any of my fields. I want to become a teacher. I want to give out back into the community, and with this program, they helped me accomplish my goals, accomplish my setting so I can become a teacher and hopefully in the future I can finish these goals.
You have to see Dr. Wiseman because we have a Grow Your Own program in this district. And if you are one of our graduates and you go through all kinds of different things, you can come back and teach for us. How's that?
Definitely.
Okay,
yes,
great.
that sounds amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Dr. I'm sorry, Ms. Rogers, go ahead.
No problem. And again, I want to congratulate you all. Did a great job on last night at your graduation. And you clearly pulled some friends over because we ran out of diplomas, but I know they're going to get those. But I did have a question. I know before when you originally brought the program that you all were sharing the plants or the things that you've grown. Who are going to be the benefactors ultimately with the plants that you grow? Is there a partnership with someone? You might be, Ed, but the others are pretty well spoken too. So whoever wanted to tackle it, I'll take it.
Okay, so far we've already been meeting with business partners. Some of the business partners we've been meeting with is Taco Joe's, which is right up the street, Rosa Maria's, and so we've been doing some outreach, VC Gourmet, and so we've been telling them what we're doing in the future or what we're leading up to as far as more of a full scale, and they've said absolutely we would like to buy local, we'd like to buy from you. If we can tell you, well, this is how much basil we want and we know that you can produce it, then we would be more than welcome to, or we would love to partner with San Andreas and actually buy our produce from you.
That's great.
And I'm assuming those profits would go back into the program and continue to help you grow it. Great job. That's good. And that's local. Good job.
We also have a food commodity once a month.
Okay.
And we'd like to give away 15% of fresh vegetables. That's something that people don't get.
Okay.
So with this program, we'd be able to do that.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right, Dr. Hill?
Thank you. You know, I appreciate whenever I go over to see what you're doing, but you have a lot of land back there now where the soccer used to be, and I know there used to be sprinklers. Are you trying to use any of that area? That's my first question. The other one I think Ms. Rogers asked, because I was asking, are you going to partner with somebody to bring in some funds?
That's a great question because staff and students and even parents have said, when are we going to go to dirt? So if the funding's there, we're willing to go that far too. I mean, we're just working on our phase 1A, 1B, and 2 right now, but if that could be something we'd look at in the future, but it's going to take additional funding because you're going to have some equipment to do that. So there's 4 acres.
Okay, give thought to it, because it's a lot of land that's not being used there. But I can remember about 25 years ago, there was a high school in Los Angeles, and they came up with their own salad dressing or something, and they made a lot of bucks off of that. So if you have some creative ideas on doing some things, use it so that you can give us some money next time. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Dr. Flores?
I wanted to hear from the other two students about what impacted you. Yeah.
I'm sorry, my throat. Well, it impacted me a lot. I got to learn.
Can you give your name?
Oh, I'm Casimir Middleton. I got to learn a lot from them, and I'm learning more as I stay involved with the program. And they're teaching me more about college and more about the Growing Hope project, because I used to go to a classroom just to see, but I never really understood what the plants and everything was about. And they just help a lot with the program, and I'm really thankful that I met them, that my principal set me up with them, and they're really helpful.
All right, thank you.
I'm Alejandro Mendoza, and I feel like this internship, it gives you a lot of networks. It gives you like a really good, solid foundation. Like if it wasn't for this internship, I probably wouldn't have these 4 scholarships that I have. And it's really helped me get closer to where I need to be. And helps me get experience, it helps me get ready for a job, and it's just all good around.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Any other board members? I have a question. So first of all, I mean, the students that you're serving, it's an amazing program from what I'm listening to, and then seeing a need, and you guys are meeting the need. I was curious on, there was a funding that's coming from the state that's going to help with some of the construction work, right? That's going to help cover some of the costs. Are there any other grants that you've applied to try to reach out to cover some of the costs that we're going to be covering? Okay.
We've applied, but we just haven't hit the mark on them. But
Okay.
we did apply for the innovation, and we were awarded the 2 8-person vans.
Okay.
So yes, we have tried to get other funds coming in. It's just
Okay.
tough to hit it.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for your presentation. It's amazing work, and continue with great success.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Good job.